All right, so we got a California quarter and we got Georgia quarter. These are going to be size 10s. So the first thing we got to do is punch a hole in them. I'm going to give this live just a second to kind of recognize what's going on, send some people in here, and then we'll pop some holes in these quarters and make them into rings and get everything set up here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to hop in here before I get started. So if you can hang out with me, let a couple more people show up. While we wait, go ahead and tap the screen a whole bunch. That'll show people that I'm live. If you feel like sharing this with someone you think will be interested in it, I'm going to be making these quarters into rings. So I appreciate shares, I appreciate likes. How's it going, Bud Tender? Having a pretty good morning. Had a video it's got really high engagement. It's got like 10,000 views and like 1 out of 9 people has liked it. It's got like 200 comments on it, and I got 2 orders from it, so I'm working on those orders right now. We got a California quarter that we're going to make into a ring, and we also have a Georgia quarter that we're going to make into a ring, and I'm just going to get started because I'm feeling good, I'm having a good day, and I'm excited. How many times are we making this live? Dude, all the time. This is how I do it. This is what I do. So, first thing we got to do is find our center punch tool. That's this thing. We're going to punch 1/2-inch holes into these quarters, and that's the first step to make them into rings. If you're excited to get started, go ahead and type ring into the chat. I'd really appreciate that. They have my ring just waiting on the post office. Well, that's good, man. It's on its way. It's really nice. I really liked making that ring, man. It was hard to send it off. I hope you love it. All right, ring. Let's punch a hole. Yeah, I clean up my floor a little bit. It's kind of a mess. Y'all don't want to see my dirty socks. All right. Come down here. I appreciate you guys tapping ring into the chat. That really helps bring some more people in here. So thank you very much for doing that. Get another Ford hood. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for it. That's kind of a rarer silver quarter. I don't see a whole lot of them. I was actually surprised I got it. But I'll keep an eye out for it because I really like how it came out. It's a nice one. We got like 100 people in here. That's pretty cool. More than 100. So if every one of you tap the screen and sent me a like, that'd be 100 likes in like a second. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, let's drive a hole through this thing. That was a tough one. There we go. There's the center punch for Georgia. This one's actually really neat. It's very symmetrical. You get the whole word justice and a peach right in the middle. This makes a really cool keychain. Bear with me for just a second. There's what this looks like with that center punch punched out. Get a real good look at it. Show you the other side. It's I used to use a steel hammer on this, and somebody pointed out that it's actually a really bad idea to use steel on steel. And since this tool is made out of steel, I'm hitting it with a steel hammer. The chance of this exploding on me is pretty high. So I've switched to this like nylon mallet, and I mean it takes a little bit longer, but it still works. And if anything, the mallet will break, and I'll still have my tool. And this is like $5, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, it takes about twice as long to get through, but it is safer. And there's our California center punch. Let's see if we can get you a good look at that. Turn it the right way. We got a nice little pioneer man. And some kind of bird. I think it's a hawk. And then some mountains. Also makes a really nice keychain. I'm sorry if I'm missing some comments. I'm mainly focusing on making these rings. So I'm going to check those comments real quick. See what I missed. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Coin counting fees waived. Yeah, coin shortage is kind of weird. What is that you're doing? I'm making these quarters into rings. Can I make a size 8 with a quarter? Absolutely. Actually, that's my base size. That's what I make every ring into before I size it. So that's my best size. It comes out really nice. Okay, so I have to push this center punch out of here. And to do that, I just take a smaller punch, flip this upside down, and put it on my 1-ton arbor press. And I just push it out like that. That way we don't have any unnecessary force on the tool, and it's not going to break. And there's our California quarter. Yeah, thanks, Bud Tender. I'm sorry I'm missing so many questions. I'm just trying to focus on the quarters today. I can totally do that. Let me see here. Size. Yeah, dude, I've got one right here. Size 8 silver Texas quarter. It's my example ring. But, like, bam. Got one on the ready to go. I could buff it up a little bit, shine it up, and send your way if you're interested. I think these are $70 on my website. They're a little more expensive on my Etsy. I'm still trying to figure out the price because I just moved from Etsy because the fees are kind of ridiculous. But if you go to the store on my website, it's the blue button at the top of my website, coinringmaker.com. I think these are $70. Yeah, man. So the next step with this is I need to deburr this cut edge because it's actually quite sharp. Yeah, you can actually visit my website on TikTok during this live, and you can still hear me talk as you shop. It's kind of cool, like, because there's a browser within TikTok that allows you to stay on the live while you visit websites. It's pretty cool. Right, so we're going to clean up this cut edge. It's really sharp, and we're just going to smooth that out real quick. I'll get my little catcher bucket here. And my deburring tool. Yeah, if you go to my website and you're wondering if making jewelry out of rings is legal, it's about as legal as penny smashers at amusement parks. Like, we've all seen those, right? Like, if they can do that, I can do this. But if you'd like a more in-depth explanation, visit my website. There's a button at the top there that says, "Is making jewelry out of coins legal?" It's a blog post I worked on with a lawyer, so they got everything completely accurate. We cite the laws and give a few examples and just kind of explain what the deal is. But you can totally do this. There's thousands of jewelry makers that use coins as a medium out in the world. The law basically says you can't commit fraud when altering money. So if you took a penny and made it look like a dime and then tried to spend it as a dime, that's fraud, and that's against the law. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm taking coins and turning them into jewelry. I'm not saying this is money. This is no longer legal tender. Don't try and spend my products. That would be illegal. But yeah, I'm not committing fraud. I'm just making jewelry, guys. Again, I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I gotta focus on what I'm doing so I don't cut my fingers. If anyone's wondering where you can get these, you can go to coinringmaker.com and then just tap the blue button at the top of the website that says store. I make a bunch of different types of coin rings. And hopefully you can find something you like. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your help. We're just trying to get this nice and smooth. That's going to make this more comfortable as a ring, and it's also going to make it less likely to snap as we start stretching this out, okay? This is called a deburring tool. You can get them at hardware stores for between like $8 and $10. And they're perfect for cleaning up the cut edge of coins. You cannot get in trouble for this as long as I'm not committing fraud, as long as I'm not altering the money to make it look more valuable. As in like making a penny look like a dime. That's against the law. But this is clearly jewelry. These are clearly rings. They're no longer coins. And so no worries. Also think about like penny smashers, like at amusement parks. Like you've seen those at like aquariums and stuff. SeaWorld has them. And Disney World has a lot of them. And they've been around for years and years and years. And like if it was illegal, they would have got rid of those things a long time ago, don't you think? It's actually the Secret Service that would come, but yeah, I'm not breaking the law, so don't worry about it. I've been doing this for over a year. I'm pretty public about what I do. I mean, I'm literally filming it live on TikTok right now, so I don't think if it was illegal, that would be a very good idea, right? Okay, it's called a deburring tool. Deburring. It's a pretty weird name, but that's what it's called. Okay, now we're gonna do our first fold on these, and I like to use what's called a doming block. This is used a lot of different things, making jewelry. I don't know, I got it from Harbor Freight, so I'm sure people use it for a lot of stuff. But it's used to make things curved. It's got this domed kind of hole in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this, the California side facing down, because that's what we want on the outside of the ring. Oh, we got like 600 people in here. That's awesome. What's up, everybody? Everybody having a good morning? I'm having a pretty good morning. Then we're going to put a ball bearing on top here. I'm just going to push it down on this. This is a 1-ton arbor press. We're just going to do that first fold. There we go. That looks pretty cool. I don't know, man. When I bought it, it said deburring. It may also be called a reaming tool. I'm going to do a... No, I don't have any bot mods. Let me make you one. I'll make you one if you're down. Where are you at? There we go. You earned it, man. You can have it. This is a bit much. We got like 700 people in here. What's the purpose of this? I'm turning coins into rings. It started as a kind of a personal challenge about a year ago. I saw a video on YouTube and just wanted to give it a try. And now I basically do it every day. I started a business with it, and I just kind of share it on the internet with people because I like to do it. It seems like you guys are liking it too. We got like 700 people in here. That's awesome. We're gonna do our second fold. Ooh. Yeah, check out the link in my bio if anybody wants to get something. So this is a 17-degree folding cone. This is basically specifically made for folding coins. And we've got a 17-degree folding die. Or, yeah, folding cone, folding die. And that's gonna fold this at a nice 17-degree angle here for us. We're starting to get more of a ring shape. You can see a lot of really nice details on this too. How big is the press? It's a 1-ton arbor press. It's not super big. I've got a bigger one over here. I got a 12-ton for punching holes in really big coins. If anybody's wondering if this is legal or not, I have a blog post at the top of my website that says, "Is making jewelry out of coins illegal?" It'll take about 2 minutes to read. But basically it's as legal as a penny smashing machine at like a theme park. And they've had them around since like the 70s or 80s, so I'm not too worried. There we go. So we got these folded, but now we need to clean up this cut edge. You can see that's kind of rough. I want to make that nice and smooth. So we're going to get a nail file and just file that down real quick. This isn't the most pleasant part. I think it's the most boring part. So if you guys would just type ring into the chat for me, or just tap the screen a whole bunch while I do this, that might get a couple more people in here. See if we can break 1,000 people. That would be wild. Thank you very much, guys. I can see the rings coming in now. I really appreciate it. Peso ring. I haven't worked on any Mexican currency yet. I mostly work on US currency because those are the laws I'm familiar with. I don't really want to mess with international legal issues, if that makes sense. So I know I can do it with US currency, so that's what I work with. Lots of rings coming in the chat. Getting that nice and smooth and shiny. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. 13,000 likes. I just looked up at 13,000 likes. And it just hit 14,000 likes. That's incredible. Why am I tapping the screen? Just because this is the most boring part of the process, and it'll just kind of give you something to do while I get through it. How much for a $1 coin? You can find my prices by going to coinringmaker.com. You can actually stay in the live if you go to, like, click my bio right here, and then click the link in my bio. From there you can tap the blue shop button, and you can see all the different rings I make and the prices. So I have a pretty wide range, so if you have a constricted budget, you can get a cheaper ring. If budget isn't really a problem, you can get something more expensive. This is just a nail file. It's got 4 different sides. This is what women use to make their nails nice, but it's perfect for smoothing out the cut edge of coins. So that's what I use it for. Alright, so now we got them smoothed out, so we can start stretching them. We can go to my ring stretcher here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Alright, I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging like that. I appreciate you guys hanging for a second. I had to talk to my wife real quick. Right, we're back onto the show. So this is my ring stretcher. This tool is specifically for stretching rings, and that's what we're going to do with it. We'll give you a look at the rings right now. This is a Georgia quarter. We're going to get this to a size 10. And then this is, what is it again? This is a California quarter. And we're going to get it to a size 10 as well. Wow, thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to throw my handle on here. And I'm just going to start stretching this out. I'm not sure how many of you out there are fellow jewelry makers, but I'm actually going to stretch this to a size 11, and then we'll reduce it down to a size 10 so we can get the right straight wall shape for it. We'll do that after we finish stretching it out. I can't see the screen right now, so I appreciate my new moderator doing an awesome job. I'm sure he's answering questions and helping people out. I haven't had a live pop off like this in a while, so I appreciate you guys coming in, watching me work on this stuff. Alright, I got that well past size 11. This is size 12. That's okay, because we're going to shape it to a size 10. Won't be a problem. And stretch this one out as well. Ooh. Sorry, it's a bit of a balancing act with my phone while I do this. No, I don't want to end my live right now. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to finish stretching this out. How does the stretcher work? Okay, so it's got splines is what they're called, and they when this is pulled down, they're all together like this. When I pull this up, they spread out, and that stretches the ring at several different locations on the inside of it. It's actually pretty cool. It's a really useful tool, especially if you're making jewelry. A lot of jewelry shops have these just to resize rings for people. There we go, we got it at a nice size 11. And go over here. If you want to send it as a gift, I recommend ordering through Etsy. They're kind of set up for like sending things as gifts. If you order through my website, I won't really be able to know that it's a gift. You could also have it shipped to yourself and then like give it to somebody. That's really up to you. But yeah, I know on Etsy you can mark things as gifts. So let's take a look at this real quick. You can see it's got still kind of a cone shape to it. So what I'm trying to do now is get it down to the right size, and also, I was talking about gifts through the live. What's the cost of all the equipment? I have a recommended tool list on my website. It's one of the top buttons, and you can kind of see like what the starting tools are and what like I started using there, and it works its way down to more expensive advanced tools. The copper coins may turn your fingers green. It really depends on how reactive your skin is to copper, or if you sweat a lot or wear them a whole bunch. But you can put clear fingernail polish on them, and that can reduce the green finger effect. If you're really worried about getting green finger, I do suggest getting a silver one. That's what I wear most of the time, is silver coins. But I sweat a bunch. I'm in Texas, so it's like over 100 degrees every day. That's true. I mean, some people are into like the effect of copper on their skin. Some people think it's good for you. I've seen a lot of like copper bracelets for arthritis and stuff like that. I'm not saying it works, but if you want to try it and that's what you're into, I mean, it's an option. So that's why I have them. Is some people are really into copper jewelry, and they don't care about getting green finger. But I do have like a disclaimer in all of my descriptions about it, because I don't want people to be surprised when it happens. I want them to know about it. Morgan dollar rings, I think, are just under $200. I think they're $170. Yeah. You know what? If you don't mind, I'm going to make you a moderator as well. You've done very well at answering questions, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's not going to make your finger fall off. I mean, unless it's like too small or something, but that's up to you. You got to give me an accurate ring size. There we go. That looks really nice, doesn't it, guys? Look at all the floral and the banner on this one. Got the date on the back. A little bit of wisdom there. Georgia. I really like how that came out. That's really nice. There's the California one. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this cut edge again, because it got a little rough while we were stretching it out. So if you guys wouldn't mind just tapping ring into the chat. If you know someone who would enjoy this, go ahead and share the live with them. Copper is a lot more forgiving than silver too. I've snapped a lot more silver coins than copper ones, and I don't have to anneal copper as much. No, I'm not on eBay. I'm on Etsy, and I have a shop at the top of my website. If you go to coinringmaker.com, there's a button there. That's the best way to order. Size 16, maybe 17. Jason, bro, I don't know why you're asking so much personal information. It's kind of sketching me out. I don't want to have to block you, but like, this is a business profile, man. Like, this isn't personal information about me time. This is me trying to run a business. So, like, can you chill? I think it would work with loonies. Yeah. I actually have some Aztec copper rounds I just got in. You want to see them? They're really pretty. Like, I just got these in, so I haven't been able to add a listing form or anything yet. I haven't even made one yet, but I can show you what the coin looks like. They're pretty sick. Yeah, look at that. It's a big coin, so this would be a pretty thick, like a pretty thick ring. And it would be copper, like pure copper, so this is probably definitely going to turn you green. But if you don't care. I also got some cool, like, cryptocurrency ones. So these are going to be coming up soon. So if you're interested in these kind of copper rounds, follow me right now, because they're not listed yet, and if you want to see when they come out, I'm going to be making videos of them. So this is how you're gonna know when you can get them and how much they're gonna be. I've got Litecoin ones too. These are really nice. Look at that. So if you're into Litecoin, follow me. Get a real good look at this Aztec coin, because there's like just crazy detail on this thing. There we go. Look at that. That's gonna make a really cool ring. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here, but I just want to show these off. Yeah, these are gonna make really nice rings. So if you're interested in these, you want to see when these drop, follow me. I've also got some other cryptocurrency ones I'll show you real quick. I haven't done any gold yet, just because gold is crazy expensive and the premium on it is wild. So like if someone wanted to send me a gold coin and pay me a commission on it, I could do that, but I'm not buying any gold myself at this time. If you're into Ethereum and you want to see when this coin ring drops, follow me, okay? We're just going to show off the last few of these and then I'll get back to working on those rings. Now, this is a big one. A lot of people are interested in this one. This is the Bitcoin copper round. Alright, if you want to see when this coin ring drops, if you're interested in getting one, follow me. I will make a video when it happens. Alright. Where do I buy my coins from? I'm wanting to buy one of your rings and coins that you use. I buy coins from all over the place. eBay, Instagram, coin shops that sell online. I really just look for good deals or coins that I personally think would make really nice rings. But my favorite thing to work on is quarters, so I'm going to get back to these. This is what I do. I think my best work on, I've probably done like several hundred quarter coin rings, so I have the most practice with these. Yeah, that's my deal with gold, is it's like that's expensive, and I wouldn't want to mess it up either. Like, it's definitely something I want to give a try sooner or later. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you modding for me. Thank you very much. You have a good day, man. Well, thank you very much. The next step for these is I'm going to put them in my tumbler. That's going to kind of clean them up and get rid of any dust or dirt that's on them. So that's this cool machine over here. This beautiful orange spinning thing. We're just going to throw them in there. We've got some medium in here. They're just little circular ball bearings, and then like UFO shaped ones. They're pretty cool. I can make a Hawaii coin ring, absolutely. I have quite a few. Just go to coinringmaker.com. It's my username. It's also the link in my bio, and then just tap the store button and go to pick your state, and yeah. Alright, so we're just going to crank that on here. Yeah, I also make keychains with the centers, and like these little pins that you can put on your hat. I'll put the center punches from the quarters on those. So like this is the Florida center punch, and I would put it on the back of this so you could like put it on your hat or something, or on your shirt. And they also make cool little keychains. Yeah, check out the link in my bio, guys. Follow me. Tap the screen a whole bunch. Send me some likes. We've got 36,000 likes on this live, so that's pretty wicked. I can say when I started this live, I didn't think I would have 36,000 likes on it, so that's pretty dope. I really appreciate it, guys. This is a bit of a boring part, so we're just running it in the tumbler here for probably about 3 minutes, just to clean it up. So if anybody has any questions or anything, yeah, I can do skull and crossbone pennies. for sure. What's the tumbler do? It smooths out the outside of the ring, cleans off a bunch of like dirt and stuff. It just makes it shinier. It makes it look really nice. I don't know if you've ever heard of a rock tumbler, but you can put really ugly rocks in a rock tumbler and then they come out really nice and shiny and pretty. It's basically the same idea. I've had this for about 2 weeks and I really like it. It's much easier to shine than with my bare hands. Hey man, there's lots of coins out there, you know. I'm not messing up your coins. These are my coins. There's literally like billions of coins out there. And I maybe make like 2 to 3 rings a day. So it's not that big a deal. And like they're going to people who want them. Like I'm not making this for kicks. Like people ordered these. So like this is gonna make somebody happy. It's gonna make a nice gift or like a nice memory of your home state or an anniversary. Yeah, it's nice, man. And over time, a lot of coin collectors have come in here and told me, oh, this is terrible and it pains me and all this. But over time, man, like you may grow to see the beauty in it. Yeah, see, there you go. Like, you'd wear one. I know you would. They're cool. I wear one every day. Do I make earrings too? I've worked a little bit on earrings. I don't wear them myself, so I don't really know what people want. So I have a couple of options, but not very many. And I don't have any on hand. All the earrings I've made have been to order. No, yeah, Hawaii. You'd have to go to pick your state and then select Hawaii. Does that make sense? The biggest size I can make with quarters is a size 13. If you need something bigger than that, you'll have to do a $50 or $1, like a Morgan dollar or a piece dollar. What size are you looking for? I mean, some people really like coins. Like, they take this pretty seriously. But, over time, I think I wear most people down. Some coins are more expensive than others. These I got out of circulation. They're just regular old state quarters. Oh, you want a silver Hawaii. Let me see if I have one. Right now, the only silver quarters I have listed are Texas. I do have some more, I just don't have them listed because I haven't gone through them. So let me see if I can find a Hawaii one. Yeah, this is what gets me every time. I'm sorry, man. How do I find out my ring size? The best thing to do is to go to just a jewelry store and ask them to size your ring. Or size your finger. Because that's where you're going to get the most accurate answer. It doesn't look like I have a silver Hawaii one, man. Yeah, the silver ones are just harder to keep in stock of all 50. I do have some other ones if someone else is interested in a silver quarter coin ring, but it's not Texas. Let me know, and I can look through what I have. It's really not it's just hard to judge by measurements like that, man. And I don't want to give you the wrong answer and then get your ring the wrong size and you have to ship it back. So it's best if you can just get properly sized. Yeah, I can do that. As soon as this is done, I've got some over here that haven't been tumbled yet. So these are kind of like just raw rings I've got sitting over here. So we'll do a comparison. I mean, these should be pretty good. They've been going for a few minutes, right? Let's check them out. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I know that noise can be a little extra. Awesome. Sounds good, man. I've got a couple dates. Since you're on the live, I can ask you, like, which particular Morgan you'd like. Let me see here. I can show you what I've got. Alright, so these are the rougher ones. So you probably don't want these. Look at this guy. Just scratched a hail. But here's the ones you can pick from, okay? We've got 1883. Got 1888. 1904. 1882. And 1889. But with these, I usually put the back on the outside of the ring because I just like the way it looks better. Well, usually I just, yeah. If you want the center punch too, do the 1888. Let's see. That'll be this one. And then do you want the date on the outside, or do you want like the wings and the United States of America and $1, like the back on the outside? That's what I prefer, but some people want the date. Let me know which one you'd prefer. Okay, yeah, I think the back looks better. I'll show you some finished ones. Alright, so like this is what it looks like with the back on the outside. This is my favorite. You got the In God We Trust on there. It comes out really nice. And then this is what it looks like. Now this one's a thicker band because it's smaller. Larger rings I have to make a thinner band like this. But this is what it looks like with the date on the outside. I mean, you get like her face, her nose sticking out there. You got your date, you got the stars, which I really like. The top of her hat and her hair and a bit of liberty here. But I really like the symmetry of this one. I like that it says $1 and United States of America. You got the In God We Trust. I really like that. What? Yeah. What do you think? If anybody else wants to get a Morgan dollar coin ring, coinringmaker.com, tap the blue button at the top and order you one. I really like how they've come out. I've only sold one so far, so I'd love to make some more. You guys aren't going to believe how shiny these are now. Look at this. Yeah, check out my bio if you're worried about the legal problems. It's perfectly legal. It's as legal as penny smashers at amusement parks. So here's that other one. And these are looking pretty good. They're looking pretty nice and shiny. And somebody said they wanted a comparison of a before and after. So this is one that has not been tumbled. Oh. See if we can do this a little better. This one right here has been in the tumbler, and this one has not. It takes time to learn. I've been making these for about a year, and I definitely didn't get it right off the bat. I think the silver quarters are a pure silver one. That would have to be a silver eagle, and those are $200. I don't currently have that listed, but if you're serious about it, I can make that listing today. That would be one of these. It's a big old honkin' silver coin. I've got a few of them, so I could let you pick the date if you'd want to. But yeah, these would be like $200. I've been waiting for someone to order one from me personally, so I could make it and then make a listing out of it, if that makes sense. I do ship to England, but you would have to order through my Etsy, which you can find at my website, and it's like not one of the first buttons. It says Etsy, and if you order from that shop, I can ship to England. Size 13, I can do that, absolutely. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and follow you, Nick, so we can talk a little bit more about making a pure silver ring for you out of an American Eagle. Like I said, it'd be $200, but I've got a couple different dates to pick from. If you want to see them, I can go through them real quick. This one's a 2020. Really nice condition. This is the 2021. This one would be $250 because this is the Type 2, and this one is like a brand new American Eagle style. So I would have to charge a little bit more for this one if that's what you want. But this would freak out every coin collector you showed it to. I guarantee it. If somebody was wearing this as a ring, you would be like the envy of any coin collector in the world, because this is like the newest, coolest thing that's come out. Yeah, man, no problem. Hit me up anytime you have any questions. Let me know. I'd love to make you a ring. If anybody else has any questions, or whatever, feel free to ask right now. What I'm going to do with these two is I'm going to hand polish them, so I'm just going to get them even shinier than they are. Alright, man, I'm looking forward to it. Because even after the tumbler, I still use a little bit of elbow grease on them. And this is just a jewelry polishing cloth I got from Walmart. And I just really try and knock out any roughness. Try and get them really nice and shiny. See if we can get it to stay put, and then we'll get a real close look at it. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and polish up this other one. I am running a special right now. If you guys got $10, you can go to coinringmaker.com, tap the blue button, that's my store button, and then go down to the category that says deals, and I am selling copper clad 2020 quarters for $10 right now. I don't know if any coins are worthless. I think all coins are worth a little bit of money. From start to finish, how long does it take? If I'm filming it, it takes a lot longer. So I think this live has probably been about an hour. If I'm just doing it by myself, I can do it much quicker. And if it's a bigger coin, it takes longer. How much the scissor tail gets on the ring? Let me look. I should have an Oklahoma over here I can check. Here is the California one. We'll put her back there. Can you show the two beat up Morgans again? Sure. Yeah, I try and get lower value coins. That's why I picked these up. Because, you know, no coin collector is going to be like, ooh, look at this beautiful Morgan. But I can definitely work with this. Yeah. So this one's pretty scratched up, but I can still ring this. So I think it's kind of like saving it, I think. And I'm thinking about adding these as like a separate listing on my shop. So these aren't currently listed, but these would be like rescue Morgans. So you're still getting a 90% silver coin ring, but the detail's not going to be right there. Which one? The scratched up one or the smoother one? The smooth ones are actually very comfortable. I have an example. This is a super smooth one I made myself. You can see a lot of the details gone, but this was a Morgan. And I actually made my wife a second ring out of the same coin. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the scars on it too. Yeah, I mean, I can make one out of one of these, but it would still be, you know, $200. They're pretty cool though. Or I don't think it's 200. I think it's like 170. I think that's right. I didn't get them for like an extremely discounted price. Like I still bought these at Morgan value, so I can't really run a deal on them because I didn't pay any less for them, if that makes any sense. Like I still paid the same amount for them. I mean, maybe. Right, the scissor tail. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. See, I've got a whole rack of all 50 quarters from all the states here. So I'm gonna have to pick through it. I don't sell just the coins. I have a hard enough time keeping stock of my own coins. I'm not trying to be a coin dealer. I like making rings, so that's what I focus on. And I am looking for that Oklahoma one. Give me just a moment. Thanks for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. There it is. Boom. Let's take a look. So you get some real nice flowers. You get the tail of the scissor tail on there. Can you see it? And then you got some nice flowers. You got Oklahoma and the date. Some more flowers over here. I can. Someone would have to provide the gold coin to me. But I can make a ring. Are you interested? Do you have one? Did you get a good enough look at the scissor tail here? Let me see. Is that right there? That's his tail. So you don't get much of the bird. Yeah, I could do that. Let me see here. Yeah, you can get a particular side to show if you want like the United States of America and the date. I could do that. It's not that hard to do. But most people want the state on the outside, so that's kind of my go-to. But like with the Morgans, I like to do them inside out because I like the back better. Yeah, no problem. Let's see here. So these are looking pretty good. This is the Georgia one. Super shiny. What do you guys think about that? Anybody been here the whole time? Watched this whole thing go down? It's been a minute. There's the California one. We can probably buff that up a little better. Again, thanks for the follows, man. The difference between D and P quarters, it's just the mint they were made at. I think it's Denver and Philadelphia. Yeah, I try and pick... Is the whole coin or just part? I punch the center out of them, about a ½ inch for quarters. And then the rest of the coin, the outside of that, I make into a ring. You can go to my website to check my prices. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, just tap the store button at the top, and you can see all the different rings I offer and how much they are. Big variety you can pick from. I'm just buffing up this one, getting it real nice. This guy's just throwing that light around. Thank you so much. Yeah. Got a disco ball for it. Woo. That's cool. Well, shoot, guys. I'm finished with these. I'm gonna check and see if I have any orders that have come in while I was on this live, if you don't mind, just a moment, and we can see if we can make something else. And while I do that, I'll try and give you guys a closer shot at these. It would take a lot of center punches to make a bracelet. So it would be a pretty expensive bracelet. I could do it, but I make keychains out of them and pins. And that way it's like one center punch, one keychain. It's just more conservative. Alright, sounds good. I really like how the Oklahoma come out. Interesting fact about the Oklahoma quarter, it was the lowest mintage of all state quarters. So it's kind of rare. Not like super rare, but out of all the state quarters, it was the lowest mintage. So they can be a little tricky to find. I wish you would focus a little. That would be cool. They're just too shiny to focus on, I guess. Hey, Silver Stacker. What's up, man? Unfortunately, I don't have any more plumber's tape. And to make a Morgan, I need plumber's tape. So I can't make it right now. I ran out. I got to get some more. I can use a smaller punch to make a wider band. This one's kind of an example of that. This one was done with a 3/8 punch instead of a 1/2 inch. So you get a little bit wider band. Let me see if I can compare. Yeah, Teflon tape. So you get a little bit thicker one. Yeah. Yeah, I found some W quarters. You want to see them? I've got a decent collection. I go through a bunch of quarters. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool, too. Yeah, here's a W for you. Boom. W. What do you mean by smooth edges? Like you don't want this reeded edge? Is that what you're saying? So I could sand that off. Yeah, I can do that. I like it though. I think it looks cool. Is that what you mean? So I'm just checking to see if we have any open orders real quick. If you would like to see something get made on the live, order right now and I'll see it and we can work on it. Yeah, I can do that. See, the one I wear right now, I sanded, I mean, not off completely, but I can get rid of that and make it smoother. This coin was really dinged up, so it started off rough, so don't judge it by its details. But yeah, I can smooth that. I can smooth that off for you. What kind of coin were you thinking? I have listings for them. They're easier to find on my Etsy, but if you want the ring and the keychain, they come together. It's just a separate listing. It's like ring and keychain. I think you can tell by the pictures. But I'm not sure what the price on them is. I think they're like $35. My internet is being real dumb because I'm on my live right now, so I can't look. But if you want to check my prices, go to coinringmaker.com and tap the store button. I don't have any Libertards. I have Peace Dollars, I have Morgans, I have Eagles. I don't have any Reichmarks. I mostly just work on US currency. Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Okay. It looks like I don't have any open orders right now. So if you guys would like to get something and see it get made live, go to coinringmaker.com. You can, yeah, we could do that. I'll go ahead and follow you and just message me after the live and we can talk about you sending me the coin and I'll make it into a ring for you. The best thing to do to get your ring size is to just go to a jewelry store and ask them to size your finger. Yeah, Silver Stacker, you can send me as many Libertards as you want. Send me all of them. Send me a whole sleeve. No, man. Yeah, just message me after the live and we'll talk about you guys sending me coins. It looks like 2 of you want to send me coins to be made into rings, and I can do that for sure. Just reach out to me, I don't know, sometime later today. Dude, you'd be surprised. I mean, I would be surprised. Definitely. It says ball bearings on the side, right? What to do. I'll throw it out there again. If anybody wants to see me make a ring for you, hop over to my website. The link's in my bio. You can stay in the live while you do it. Order yourself a ring, and I will make it right in front of you, right here, right now. If not, I'm gonna make an example silver quarter ring so that I can add these to my listings, make listings for them. All right, gotta go check out my videos. Let's see what we got here. We got a whole bunch of silver Arizonas. Anybody here from Arizona? I'm gonna make this into a ring. Look at that. Let's do it. What was that? I take it back. I take it back. We can't do this. I just got an order for a copper round ring. We're gonna have to put this up. Whoever ordered, thank you. I hope you're in the live. Do you sell those stickers? Yes. I also have magnets too that are pretty cool. Under the merch section, the merch category on my shop website. So this is a pretty cool copper round we're going to be making. Let me see here. They're small enough for a hard hat. No, I can't make a hard hat, but I can make cowboy hats. Like this. How cute is that? Vermont? Let me check real quick. This is a good question. Yeah, man. If you want the Arizona one, order the Texas listing, the Texas quarter coin ring listing, because that's the only silver quarter I have listed right now, and I'll make that Arizona one. I'll tease you with it a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Silver proof. And we'll make that for you. I love the Texas ones. They come out really nice. Yeah, they're one of my favorites. Let me show you. This is the silver Texas quarter coin ring. I think these are $70 right now. Somewhere around there. But you got this real nice band right under the reeded edge. You see it? And it goes all the way around. Looks like rope. I love it. It makes really cool rings. South Carolina. Let me see. I think they all come out good, but I can find an example for you real quick. How small can I make a quarter? Size 4. South Carolina. So this one is raw, which means it hasn't been polished yet. I don't like to polish them until I get them to the right size, but this is how it looks. You got a little flower here. Not bad. Then you got United States of America on the inside. And $quarter. Pretty cool. Let's see here. So yeah, here's the one I'm teasing. This is a silver proof quarter. This is 90% silver. Arizona. Make a very nice ring. If anybody else wants a 90% silver quarter coin ring, let me know your state, and I can look through what I have and see if I have one. Right now, the only ones I have listed are the Texas ones because those are the ones I have the most of. The other state quarters, I maybe have 1 or 2 of each, so I haven't listed them yet. What other silver quarters do I have? I also have like pre-1964 silver quarters. So like from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I don't have a silver Hawaii. I wish I did. I just checked for that earlier. Pennsylvania? Let me look. Say, I do have an Oklahoma one. I know somebody was talking about Oklahoma earlier. I do have a silver proof Oklahoma quarter. Just saying. But we're looking for Pennsylvania, right? Vermont? Or Pennsylvania? Nice. Yeah, we'll get right to work on that, man. I'm excited about it. Boy, it doesn't look like I have Vermont or a Pennsylvania. And it's just really hard to keep a decent stock of these silver state quarters because they can be a little pricey. I try to have some, but I don't have all of them. But let's make this Arizona one. I'm stoked. Depends on the ring. They're usually about size 9 because that's what I wear. And the quarters are usually a size 8 because that's just the base size I make the quarters in to get the right shape. So, got an Arizona proof state quarter. Let's see what size it needs to be. Let's see. Nine. So you want the Memento Moire in a size 8.5, and you want the Arizona in a size 9. Is that right? Okay. Just checking. So it would be best to use the silver dollar for size 14? Absolutely. I could do a $half if you're in a pinch for cash. But if you want like a thicker band like this one, silver dollar, I could get it to a size 14. I've got a size 13 I can show you. So this is kind of what it would look like. Just a little bit bigger, size up. Bicentennial ring. I think I have some. I'm sorry. I am going to start this Arizona one, but I'm going to get these questions out of the way real quick. Not the best example. You can see this one's a little wavy. This was something I made pretty early on. But yeah, that's the bicentennial. Yours would look better than this, but this is the best example I have on hand. This is a really tricky quarter because the thickness of the details really makes it difficult to bend evenly. So like his hat gets really warpy, his drum and arm get kind of warpy. So this one takes a lot of work to get real nice and straight, but it can be done. Okay, so with the silver proof quarters, they're actually a little wider, just a little wider than circulated quarters. So I can't use this, it won't fit in here. So I gotta use my other punch, which means we're gonna fly over here. And we're gonna get my 12-ton press set up. Now, I can make this a little bit of a thicker band since it's going to be a size 8.5. Would you like that? Like instead of using a 1/2-inch punch, I can use a 3/8 punch and give you a bit of a thicker band. What do you think about that? I think your name's Coin Collector or something like that. Coin Hunting. You want a thicker band? Just a little bit? Let me know. Sure. Okay, sounds good. And that way you'll just get a little bit more detail on there. A little bit more silver too. And I do appreciate your order, man. Thanks for hanging out in the live and supporting my small business. It means more than you can know, dude. I wonder. We're just gonna have to crank it down. Alright guys, this is gonna be a little bit of a boring part, so if you would take a moment just to share this video with someone who might think it's interesting, tap the screen a whole bunch, put ring in the chat, just really start engaging with this video while we punch this hole in this beautiful silver coin for coin hunting. I love the Coin family, man. I think Coin family has something here on TikTok that nobody else has. It's beautiful. and that you guys are so accepting of what I do. It's cool. It's super cool. I love it. All right, there's our center punch. It says Grand Canyon on there, or I think it says Canyon State. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'll send this with you, man. You want this made into a keychain? I can do that. If not, I'll just send it as a center punch. It's pretty small. It would be a really tiny keychain. Since it's silver, you might just want it like this. I think it's pretty cute. And there is our quarter with a nice punch straight through it. That'll make a good thumbnail, right? Wow. I'm gonna knock this off here. Beautiful. Look at all that detail. You got the whole cactus on there. You got the sunset. That's gonna make a nice ring. I really think so. Well, man, I think you're gonna get a good one. I think this is gonna make a really cool ring. I just said that. We're gonna go ahead and deburr the inside cut edge. But before we do, I'll give you a good look at it. See how nice and sharp and jagged that is? It's sheer cut. We're just gonna clean that up a little. And also, since this isn't a copper quarter, it's 90% silver, it's a little more brittle. So we're gonna actually get to play with some fire on this one. We're gonna anneal this coin, which is a process of heating it with fire to a certain point and then quenching it in water. And that's gonna make the metal softer and easier to fold and work with. So after I do this, that's what we're gonna be doing next. Again, super boring part. Go ahead and tap the screen a whole bunch, give me some engagement, and then we'll move on to the exciting stuff. There we go. That looks good. Pop you guys up here. Hey Bud Tender, check this out. We're working on a 90% silver Arizona quarter right now. Gonna make a really nice ring. So what I do is I mark my quarters with a dry erase marker, and when this marker burns off, that's when I know that the silver has been heated enough. That way I don't overheat it and start getting defects on the outside of the coin, which I have done. So this dry erase marker hack is actually really super awesome. Before I was using permanent marker, and dry erase marker just burns off a little sooner, so I like it more. How close on this we can get for you. And there it goes. I'm going gonna go down here to my little quenching pot. This is just water. Cool it off real quick. Yeah, this one's for coin hunting. Coin hunting high. And we're really zoomed in. Okay. Take a look at it real quick. You can see this. This is called fire scale. This will be easily removed in the tumbler later. And this will be nice and shiny when it's done. So we're going to go ahead and do the first fold. To do that, we're going to use a ball bearing. That folded real nice. God, I'm getting some really clear filming right now. Usually I have the worst time getting it to focus. It looks so good right now. Thank you, phone. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and anneal this one more time just to be safe. Shouldn't take too long. I don't want this to snap right in front of you, so I'm going to make sure I do everything right. Right? We want this to come out looking good. So we're going to do it with our ducks in a row. We got some more dry erase marker on here. Go ahead and quench it. Nice. There we go. After the second one, I tend to get some really interesting, like gold. Like you can see right there, that little fleck of gold coming up. On the Morgans, it's like super pretty, but it never lasts. I just think it's interesting that you can get such a gold color on silver. We're gonna go ahead and fold this the second time. That's coming along really nicely. You got the sun rays coming out there. Got the cactus, the little baby cactus, date. And we'll just go ahead and anneal this one more time and start stretching it on that ring stretcher. Get these walls nice and even with each other. Yeah, I think it's looking really good. Got a little bit more dry erase marker on there. And as I fold it, I've found that it takes less and less time to heat it up to the point where it's annealed. I'm not sure if it's the shape or what, but see, it doesn't take very long for that to burn off. And before we start stretching it, I'm just going to sand down this cut edge real quick, get that nice and smooth. Right? I totally love making these like right in front of the customer in real time. Like it's so much fun for me. And like if you guys aren't yet, sub to me or go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I repost a lot of these lives on there. So like if you want to go back and watch this at a later date, it should be on YouTube eventually. I'm down. Yeah, dude. Take your time. I love making the Texas ones. I'd be happy to make you one. I can't do much with silver shot. I gotta work with coins. They don't have any smelting equipment or anything like that yet. I haven't done any poured silver. I'd like to, but I have young kids, so I can't really have super dangerous equipment around the house. Can't just have giant propane tanks. Gotta have my little one. And that one took me a while to talk myself up into getting. There we go. Bear with me just a second. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. But it can be a little tricky to position the camera just right. It's being tricky. That's not gonna work. Let's try this. Not really, no. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should work. So I'll give you a good look at it before we start stretching it out. I know this isn't the best light angle, but you get the shape and everything. And all I'm gonna do is try and bring this cut edge to the same level as the reeded edge. I'm not gonna want to stretch it too crazy far. Of course, I gotta put my handle back on here. Just slowly work it down here. And this is gonna be a size 9, so we want to work it slightly past that so we can shape it right. Let's see what size we're at right now. Sorry, my phone just said that I had a low battery, so it looks like I got a little disconnected. Are you guys still with me? Can you still see what's up? Okay, cool. Alright. So we're at the point where we need to anneal it one more time, but I'm going to give you guys a good look at our shape so far. It's looking really nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, this live has gone pretty well. I'm sitting at 40,000 likes, so I'm not going to complain. Hey. Nice. Working on this one.
I know, did you get my text?
No, I've been on the ride trying to make some money.
Okay. Why does this itch so bad? Take a reason.
Go ahead and stretch this out a little bit more. Gotta be real careful with these silver ones. Almost to a size 10, and then we'll reduce it back to size 9 and shape it. There we go.
Are you going to be doing live class today?
Probably for the next 20 minutes.
I'm going to go get started with my tattoo.
Okay.
Did you use your
No. I gotta go run and get something out of my car, but I'll let you guys take a look at this for just a sec. We can finish it up. Just a moment.
Okay, are there people still there? Are we live? Okay, hi, this is Mrs. Coin Ring Maker, and I was just going to show you really quick how I class up my band. Sorry about my nails. I didn't know this was so close either. Just going to show you how I class this up. Yeah, there, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. So, I take the band that he made out of 2. This is a band that he made out of another coin for himself as well. So there's my wedding finger. And then I pair it with my classy diamond. Then I pair that with my yellow stones. And I just want to say I get so many compliments on this look. And everybody they don't want to know about the diamonds. They're like, what is this? And they really enjoy it a lot. And just the way it pairs so simply. Let me get you off the charger for a minute. Just the way it pairs, it looks so nice. No turning green. I love it. And it's like one of the ones that, you know, I wear it every day all the time since he made it, because it is so comfortable, so flat, and it even holds that stuff really snug up in there because my fingers are constantly changing sizes. So I love that because we can constantly fix it if we need to, but these ones are a little harder to fix, but that size it all the time. So I really like it, and it super complements the band and the diamonds itself. Really complimenting. Let me see yours. Let me see your wedding ring. Okay. So, before my husband got into coin ring making and stuff, this was our original wedding band. It is made out of a piano key and a Les Paul guitar Gibson. And very nice. And then I'm like, oh, why didn't I think about it? Because this is so cute. And it's also something that he loves and will enjoy. And it's the ring that I'm pretty sure is made from mine.
Yeah, they were 1 coin.
They were 1 coin. And so that's kind of like way more sentimental to me than my own wedding band. But I love his wedding band, would not change it. But this is cute as well for an alternative for our anniversaries and just the love for each other. And especially for those men who really don't like wearing jewelry that much, who don't want even this kind of wedding band. This wedding band is so fire because, again, it's the same coin but 2 rings. So amazing. That is love right there. I didn't take this from that. Heck no. This came from that, and it's so nice. Pairs nice. All right. Well, that was me.
That was Miss Coin Ring Maker.
Miss Coin Ring Maker. I'm off to go get some tattoos because that's what I do. I collect tattoos. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Just kidding. I know you guys are here just for the money and the coins.
Thanks, babe.
Yep. We do.
This particular Morgan was really rough when I started on it, so that's why I used it as an experiment. Most of them come out really detailed. They're 90% silver, so the detail lasts pretty long on them. They're actually pretty tough. This is a better example of what the details will come out looking like. Show us the tats.
Okay, we'll do 1 tat over 1 time. And then literally we have to get back to my husband. I will not be showing my face. Hopefully not. We will not get my face.
That's what we got. Lily.
It's Lily the Rose.
Got a nice moth and a dream catcher here.
That's my hand. I really like that. This, I like it. This, it's alright. I just like tattoos. I got my friend Casey because it's dumb.
Yeah, you go.
This is for my dad down here. I have a best friend. Both of our dads died at the same time, and they both had this tattoo, except I added my blues and reds for me and my best friend for our dads that are dead. And then my high school nickname was Medusa. So embrace what you have. If you're bullied, embrace it. Call me Medusa to my face and I'll straight mess you up. So, but that's so far the collection, and we're about to go add on. We've got 1 part that's missing, but other than that, no leg tattoos, nothing. Just the arms. I love the name Lily, and I'll probably never have a daughter, so I had to name it something. Medusa's right. I will turn you to stone. Medusa and the Grimm have a name together, and it's Fredusa.
Yeah, it's Fredusa. You got Fred and you got Medusa.
Fredusa.
That's my wife. She's the best. I love her to death.
I'm off to go get some ink.
Yep, she's gonna go get some ink. And we're gonna finish this ring. Sorry about the brief interruption. Yeah, the Morgans I sell have much more detail than the one I was working on. It's on the table.
Okay, love you.
I love you too.
Oh, my whole base turned on. This
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna even up these walls. So you can see the reeded edge is a little thicker than the cut edge, and we're just going to bring those down so that when we set it down it'll be flat. Okay, let's do that and try and get this to focus. And that should be pretty close to a size 9. Yeah, that looks good and focused right there. What do you guys think so far? Is that pretty good? I think that's pretty good. Yep, that's the size 9. Ooh, and we got a Texas quarter. Oh, that's this one. I thought we just got a new Texas order, but that's this ring right here. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this cut edge one more time, and then run some steel wool over this, and then put it in the tumbler and get it real nice and shiny for you, bud, okay? Let me see. There's a lot of tools, so it's hard to keep up with everything. My desk is a mess. Yeah, this is going to look really nice. And with the silver, I use the steel wool. It really knocks that fire scale off of there. And it's just gonna pop, guys. You're gonna be amazed. And again, I'm gonna do a little self-promotion. If you guys haven't visited my website yet, you can tap this little picture up here. There's a link in the bio. It'll take you to my website. Go ahead and check it out. You can stay on the live while you do it, and look around my store and see if there's something there you might like. You make a mess just going through quarters. You should see me going through quarters, because I keep a lot of quarters. Most people don't. I have to. The quarters I don't keep is like 10. Like it's ridiculous. I keep everything. Here's our steel wool. This is 0-aught, our 4-0 steel wool. This is the finest steel wool you can get. And what we're going to be doing is taking this fire scale off of here, okay? And I'll try and get real close for you so you can see the transformation, because it is epic. So get a good look at this fire scale on here, looking nice and rough. And we're just going to make this shine like never before. It's gonna look real nice. See, I'm not afraid to use a little bit of elbow grease on these things to get them to look good. You can already see that shine coming through, huh? And we're just gonna work this quarter around all the way. Well, I guess it's a ring now. We're gonna work this ring around all the way and just knock that fire scale off of there. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and do this inside real quick. My favorite ring is the piece dollar. Let me show you real quick, because just the way the detail on this coin is, I love the text. I love how thick and chunky everything is. I love her crown rays. I like the Liberty being so big and bold on here. This is my favorite coin ring so far. Like, the date is huge, and you get some really neat details on the inside as well. So this is my favorite one so far. It's really nice. But I haven't had anybody order one, so I don't know what's up. I don't know, maybe I should make another video making one. Yeah, I really like it. The piece dollar. I'm just working this steel wool around on the inside of the ring so we can get that nice and shiny too. And then we're going to pop it back in the tumbler, and it's gonna be ridiculously shiny. I think they're like 170. I've got this pulled up here so I can look. Yeah, the Morgan and Peace dollars on my site right now are 170. If you get them on my Etsy, they're a little more expensive. I think they're 200 on there. And that's just because Etsy has some ridiculous advertising fees that they've snuck over on me. And I've paid them hundreds of dollars in fees, and I'm sick of it. So I'd rather just offer stuff a little cheaper on my own website. I have one toned piece dollar that's gorgeous. Let me pop this in the tumbler and I will show it to you. I call her my blue lady. I got that tumbling over there. Unfortunately, the toning doesn't transfer well to the ring. Because I have to do so much to the surface of it and hit them with fire and stuff. I can't keep toning on a ring. I think I put that Morgan up somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. I can't keep up with anything. It's like little ball bearings and then like UFO shaped medium. I'm not sure what it's called. Fellow coin ring maker suggested to me, so that's what I use. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I'm from Texas. How much for a silver quarter coin ring? Yeah, I think they're $70. Let me see. The state one. Yeah, if you want a specific state, let me know, and I can look for it. I have Texas ones listed, but I can look through what else I have to see if I have your state. And if you want a pre-1965 quarter, those are $85. They're just a little harder to work with than the state ones. They just take a little bit more time, so they're a bit more expensive. They're also harder to track down specific dates for, but I do have them available. And you can find them by going to coinringmaker.com and then tapping the blue store button at the top, and then just look for 70% or 90% silver. Shipping is usually about $4 in the United States. I would suggest doing a $half if you want a wider band. It's hard for me to do a wide band for a quarter unless it's like a size 8. But I could do one on a $half for sure. And I have a bunch of $50, so I'd love to make a $50 ring for you. Yeah, I'm from Texas. And whoever was asking for the 90% silver, if there's a specific state you'd like other than Texas, let me know and I can look through what I have and see if I've got one. Yeah, and I'm just going to leave this in this tumbler for maybe another 2 minutes. Make sure we can get it nice and shiny. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Now, earlier there was a guy who was like really like getting super personal. Like he was asking me like just cringeworthy questions that like are none of his business. So like I don't mind telling you where I live. I live in Texas. That's fine. But like he was going way deep with it. I appreciate the mod who silenced him. I didn't know you could do that, but thank you. And to my mods out there, you guys have been crushing it on this live. I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much. Now we're just gonna let this tumble for a little bit here. Thank you very much. Okay, so here is the copper Memento Moire ring. Try and get a better look at it for you. And this one I have mostly done already. So I just need to get it down to your size, which is at 8.5, right? So this one's sitting at it's about a size 10 right now. So I just need to make this one a little smaller. But it's basically done already. And like I said, I just need to get some tape to keep this detail on here to shrink it down to your size. So I can't actually work on this one right now, but we can do like a side-by-side comparison. Like that, of the ring before and after. That's pretty good, right? And again, I'm just letting this tumble for maybe another minute or two. I really want it to come out nice and shiny, so we'll just give that a little bit more time. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Now this is actually really special because this is the first one of these I ever made. So you're getting like serial number 1 with this puppy right here, man. This is gonna be a special ring, dude. I just gotta get it down to your size and it's gonna be on its way. It's got some really cool details on it. It's a really nifty ring. Yeah, Metaltron. I think that's right. Metatron. I make coins into rings. That's kind of my thing. This is a Memento Moire copper round. And what that basically means is it's a reminder that death is coming for all of us. So you should keep that in mind and live your life to the fullest. At least that's what I get out of it. It's a reminder that you're not going to live forever. So you should do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Don't spend time regretting what you didn't do. Focus on what you can do. You know, that kind of thing. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, and it didn't even start in this live. Like, he was asking personal information on videos earlier this morning, and then he got on this live and started asking personal information. I had to call him out. I was like, man, I've tolerated this about enough as I can. I don't want to have to block you, but dude, you need to chill. This is a business channel. I'm trying to sell my wares. I'm not trying to give out my life story, you know? This page is about the work. It's not about me. Alright, so that should be enough tumbling. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we've got here. Y'all go ahead and type ring into the chat real quick while I fish this out of some bubbles. And I'll show you how pretty it is. Just type ring, 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 ring. Let's see some rings. See if we can break 30 people in here. We had like 300 earlier. TikTok's so weird, man. Like, this is a good live, right? Like, why would you stop sending people here? I don't understand. What have I done wrong, TikTok, where people just fall out and you don't send me anymore? It makes zero sense. This is good content. But whatever. I'm not going to complain. I'm perfectly happy with the people in here. You guys are awesome. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty good, man. Not to toot my own horn, but that's pretty good. I spilled soap all over the floor, but the ring looks nice. Put that back up here. Shiny, shiny, shiny is right. Look at this. Beautiful. Well, I hope you like it, Coin Hunting High. The state quarters are $70. Regular state quarters that aren't silver, I think, are $20. You can get 2020 quarter coin rings for $10 right now if you go to the deals section on my website. If you want to get something more expensive, leave this a size 10 and put it on your other finger. I can do that. It's just below a size 10. So 10 is like right underneath it. So I can stretch it out a little bit to get it to a size 10. You can see it better here. See, the 10 is hiding right under it. So if you need it a little bigger than that, let me know, or I can leave it there. But it's a little snug for a 10, right on the edge. But yeah, this one is super cool. It's good like that. Fantastic, man. You saving me some work. I appreciate it. I'm gonna tumble this up because it's sat around a little bit and oxidized. Unless you like the look of this. Do you want me to make it more shiny, or do you like how it's kind of got that oxidized, darker look to it? So I can leave it like this. That's really up to you. I prefer things to be very shiny. I like shine. That's kind of my calling card. That's what I shoot for. Get them as shiny as possible. You can even see like mirror reflections on this thing. Shiny. You got it, bud. All right, we're gonna hit it with some steel wool first. Yeah, because this copper has got a real nice shine to it, as you can see from the round. Like, you can really get this thing to pop. Get you one, man. Get you one right now and I'll make it in front of you. I'm all caught up here. So I'm looking for another job. I'm looking for another ring to make. Let me know if you need any help ordering. I know it can be a little tricky. A little confusing. Some people here on TikTok have a hard time with it. Coin hunting high, you nailed it, man. You got it figured out. Alright, I'm just gonna rub on this for a second. It's a little hard to film, so give me a moment. Yeah, it's the link in my bio. You can actually tap this thing right up here. It'll take you to my bio and you'll stay in the lives. You can still hear me talk. And just tap the blue button at the top of the website. That's my store. And you can look around, see all the different rings I have available, all the different coins I work on, and the different prices for them. Yeah, you can pick which quarter you want. If you're wanting a silver state quarter, we'll need to chat a little bit, because the only ones of those I have listed are Texas, and I'll need to look and see if I have the state you're looking for. So if that's what you want, let me know. It's right in front of you, man. The Arizona's right here. It's right here. Got them cactuses, got your nice date. A little bit of a cliff. I guess it's a canyon. Some sun rays, which is really nice. Arizona. Came out beautiful. Yeah, Hawaii's kind of hard to track down. People really like that one, so they kind of charge a higher premium on it. It's hard to get for a good price. All right, so there's this one after our steel wool, and then we'll pop it in the tumbler and get it real nice and shiny. Okay. 1975. I can see if I have one. Let me check real quick. I know I have the quarter. I'm not sure if I have one ring. I'll have to look. I don't get a lot of orders for quarters with dates on them for some reason. I thought they would be more popular. It doesn't look like I have one with 75 on it, but this is basically what it would look like. They would just say 75 right there instead of 66. You get the Liberty, you get the date, we get the full God and we trust, and then on the inside you get $quarter and United States of America. And this one's still a little rough, it hasn't been cleaned up. It was kind of a practice one, so yours would look nicer than this. I hope that helps. Yeah, I'd love to make them some. Go ahead and take another look at this. And if anybody wants a silver state quarter, like I said, I do have Texas ones listed, so that's easy to do. But if you want a different state, let me know here in the live, and I can look and see if I have any. We just did this Arizona one. He ordered that way, and man, it looks great. This is really nice. And thank you, Coin Hunting High. I really appreciate the support from you today. I hope you like your rings. I had a lot of fun making them. I appreciate your patronage. It means a lot. Thank you very much. If anybody has any questions, now would be a great time to ask. And I'm just super polishing this thing with my hand right now to get it nice and finished. And it is just really freaking shiny now. So over time, this is silver, so it is going to oxidize and it's going to tarnish a little bit. You can go to Walmart and pick up yourself one of these, just a little silver jewelry polishing cloth, and just rub it on it a little bit, and that'll bring that shine back to it. It doesn't take a whole lot to do. I think the Aztecs will probably be the same price as the Memento Moire rings. You can see me in the ring. You see me say hi? Right? We can do that. It's pretty reflective, man. It's pretty good. Yeah, so I think they'll be either at 50 or 60 bucks. Probably 50. Well, I'll be adding them this month, so make sure you follow me. I'll be posting videos of them. Like I said, I got to get some tape. The Oklahoma quarter. I just pulled one. There we go. The Oklahoma quarter was made in 2008. That's the only year they made it. But I could do 3 Oklahomas, no problem. But I can't change the date on the quarter. That's going to be 2008. But yeah, get their sizes and let me know. I'd have to get one. I just got something. You're going to like this. Check these out. Just got some silver Memento Moire ones. Don't know where I put them. Terrible. But the silver would be pretty expensive. It would probably be like $200, $250. Ha! How about that? Unfortunately, the 2000s are all state quarters. So, like you said, 1999, that's right when they started the state quarter. So it's going to end up being, like, let me see, I can find an example. They made 5 quarters each year. So, like, you could get a Vermont one for 2001, but they would be state quarters, so you would still need to order through the pick your state. As far as picking your dates, that really, like, ended in, like, 1998, if that makes sense. Yeah, the years would be right, but you would also have, like, I guess you would have to go look up the states for that year and then pick which state you want, if that makes sense. Because they're not going to be in the pick your date listing. They're going to be in the pick your state listing. Yeah, look at that. I just got these. Depending upon the size of the coin, if you sent me like a quarter, that usually is like $50. If you do a $50, that's $100. If you send me like a Morgan, that's $150. And if you send me something bigger than that, like an American Eagle, that would probably be like $170. It's a lot easier for me to work with the coins that I have in stock. Especially if I make a mistake on it, it's really unfortunate. If it was like a sentimental ring or a sentimental coin and I break it, I don't know, I prefer to have backups in case I mess up. You could file off the date or the state and just have the year. I don't know, I don't think like having the state on there takes away from the coin. I just want you to understand what quarters were made in that year, and they were like 5 states every year from 1999 up to like 2000. I think 2009. And after that, they started doing like landmarks and parks and stuff. America the Beautiful series. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, when you order, just make sure you pick a state that is the right year. Does that make sense? So you may need to do just a little bit of Googling to make sure that you're getting the right date on there. Man alive. Coin hunting high. This came out real nice. The shine on that. Okay, cool. I don't know, I try and make things as clear as possible. I know it's a lot of information, there's a lot of options. So I want to make sure you're getting what you want. I like my customers to be happy. Let's take a good look at this shiny boy. Look at that work that tumbler does. Isn't it amazing? It's a very cool, helpful little tool. I'm going to go ahead and polish this up with my polishing cloth just a little bit more. See how shiny we can get it. Depends on the coin the hat is made out of. I think they start at $6 for pennies. And like the bigger the coin, the more it costs. Yeah, for the clad ones, for the copper clad ones, it'll probably be like 20 plus shipping. So 25 is about right. It will probably come out a little less than that, closer to like 22. I will send some with your rings, absolutely. But you'd have to give me like an extra day to ship these out, if that's okay. If you don't mind waiting, I'll send some cowboy hats to you. Yeah, no problem, man. These are great rings. Like, you did good. These are really nice. Try and get a good look at them together here. These are awesome. Yeah, those are going to be really cool, man. Well, shoot, I guess we could make a couple cowboy hats for you. Check and see if I've got any active orders. Doesn't look like it. All right. We'll pick out some copper. Make a couple cowboy hats. So the first step is going to be annealing these. We've just got a handful of copper pennies here, and we're going to heat them up and then dip them in some water. And I want to try and get this set up so we can see it all in one frame here. So I'm just going to be popping and dipping. Awesome. I'm excited, man. Yeah, just get those sizes and we can get to work on it. That's awesome. I'm sure they'll love them too. I haven't heard really any complaints from people that give these out as gifts or that order them for themselves. Everybody seems to really like them. I like them too. I support your decision. Now with these copper pennies, I'm just looking for a change in the color of the flame. You can see right now it's blue, and we're looking for it to turn orange. You see that? That's how I know it's hot enough. A nice orange flame on it. We'll just dip it in there and grab another one. Hey y'all, this has been a pretty fun live. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the torch, this is a process called annealing, which is softening up this copper so it's easier to work with and shape. And a little bit of fire, a little bit of water. Works pretty well. Now, if you're going to try this at home, only use pennies from before 1980. Okay? It's like after like 1982, 1981, they switched from copper pennies to copper covered zinc pennies, And if you try and do this with one of those, it will explode, and you'll have melted metal all over the place, and it's not fun, guys. Don't do it. Here's a little safety tip. Just anneal copper, don't anneal zinc. It's a bad idea. Zinc's really nasty, and it also has a lower melting temperature. And since there's copper on the outside of them, it kind of shoots out of there. I've only done it twice on accident, so I try and be very careful about checking my coins before I start working on them. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the chat. No, if it was steel, you would want it to air dry, but since it's copper, since it's a non-ferrous metal, I think that's what it's called, the water actually helps it soften up. So it's the drastic temperature change from very hot to very cold, jumbles around the atoms and makes them easier to fold. It's pretty cool. They made the change in, I think it was either 1981 or 1982. To play it safe, I don't work with anything past 1980, because I don't even want to get close to messing up. So these are all from the 70s. Or the 60s. Get a nice green flame on this one. All that corrosion's burning off. It's pretty. We got one more of these to anneal. Then we can make them into little hats. We'll get real close on this quench. This is one of my favorite parts. Oh yeah, that's nice. So what I'm doing right now is I'm annealing these pennies to make them softer, and then I'm gonna make them into cowboy hats. What made me start making coin rings? I was sitting on my couch one day playing games on my phone. I had like, I don't know, 10 different games on my phone, and I just maxed everything out. Like, I'd grinded everything. There was no real point in playing them anymore, and I was like, man, I need to do something with my time that like is beneficial, that I can see results from. I need to stop goofing around and playing games. So what did I do? I got on YouTube and started watching videos to waste some more time. And I stumbled upon a guy making coin rings. And I thought, heck, I'll give that a try. And I've basically been doing it every day since. I love it. Steel pennies, I've worked on them a little bit. But when I anneal them, they need to air dry. So they take a little bit more time, a little bit more care. Believe it or not, I'm a pizza delivery man. But I'm trying to replace that job with this. I'm not quite there yet, but it definitely helps. So I basically got two jobs right now. I do this and I deliver pizza. So I'm gonna set these in a place where they won't get dirty or scuffed up. But here's a last look at them, man. And then we can get to work on these pennies here. Yeah, they kind of complement each other. I get to go through a lot of change and bills at my other job, so I actually find some cool stuff to work on. I haven't done any craft shows yet, I would like to, but I also kind of like the ability I have to be anonymous while I do this. I like that it's more about like the end result or the process instead of me personally. So I like the separation, so that it's just me, or just my work, you know. I cannot find my doming block. Do you guys see my doming block anywhere? Exactly. So I mean, I have considered craft shows, but I also like that I can do this on my time. Like, I don't have to go sit somewhere for 6 hours. Like, I can do this when I have free time. And I don't know, it's nice. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the dome on these pennies. So this is a little guide to help me do that. We're just going to set our penny in there. Put our other guide on top. Our ball bearing on there. Try and give you guys a good look at this. We're going to do this a few times, so if you missed this one, we're going to do it over and over again. Need a little space. There we go. It looks like it's got a nice zit. It's pretty cool. Heard a lot of people say these look like UFOs. And we're just going to work through the rest of these real quick. If you want to get yourself one, you can go to coinringmaker.com and just tap this little icon button up here. I think they're like $6, maybe $4. And they're super cute. You can get them on keychains too. I have one on my keychain. I like it a lot. And you know, y'all feel free to share this live with anyone you think might be interested in it. I know it's not the average TikTok content, but I think it's pretty interesting. And I like sharing it with the world. So I appreciate you guys being in here with me, spending a little time watching me make stuff. Makes it a little less, I don't know, makes it more fun. Well, thank you very much. Above average. Thanks for sharing the live. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I think I've just got to the point in this live where TikTok says, "You've been live long enough. We will not send new people here. You can have the people that are here, but you will not get any new ones." So let's see if we can kind of get the algorithm to wake up on this live a little bit. Y'all tap that screen a whole bunch. You can type Cowboy Hat into the chat. That might work. Do you make hats out of wheat pennies? I have before. I haven't listed them yet. But if you would like one, I could do that. I don't know. I'm a little worrisome, or a little hesitant, I guess, about working on wheat pennies, because I know there are some valuable ones out there, and I'd really want to look through all of them really good before I did any work on them. Copper pennies is not such a big problem. Cowboy hat, there we go. With my guides. I made this guide and then I spaced it out with stickers on the side here to get it perfect. And this is the guide that came with it, and I designed this one myself to work around it to get it perfectly centered. Took quite a bit of trial and error. That design took me like 8 tries to get just right, but it saves me so much time, and I don't have a bunch of messed up pennies that I can't use anymore. I believe it's a 1/4 inch. It could be a little smaller. It's really not wanting to focus on these. Alright, we got one more. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. There we go. And we'll try and get this really zoomed in here so you can see what we've done. Got a nice dome right in the middle there. Pretty cool, huh? I gotta make sure I put all my tools back up together so I don't lose anything. I got them in this little baggie. Stupid question. If I sent hella copper pennies to you, make bars and ingots out of them? No, I can't do that, man. I don't have any smelting equipment, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal to melt money down for its content. So that's not my gig, man. I make jewelry. I don't make bars. You can see they've got a little bit of a wobble to them, just a little, so I'm going to go ahead and pop them flat. This is probably the most satisfying part of making these. I don't know if you'll get the full effect, but it's really satisfying to do. No, man. If you have a minute, you can visit my website and learn about how legal this is. This is about as legal as penny smashers at amusement parks. You can alter money as long as you're not committing fraud. But I don't think you can melt it down for metal content. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But then again, I do know people who melt like silver American Eagles. But I'm not sure those count as currency, so that might be a different story. You can melt them too? I don't know. I don't have the tools to do it. Or the time, man. Melting down copper would take forever. I'd rather make little cowboy hats out of them, honestly. Well, this part's pretty fun. We're gonna fold it. Yeehaw! Look at that. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there's better ways to make money, man. You're not gonna make a whole lot of money selling copper bars. Now, something you can do is you can just sell rolls of copper pennies on eBay. They go for about, I don't know, 3 cents a penny. So you can get like $1.50 a roll. You can do that. Yeah, I think these are super cute too. When I saw this tool, I was like, yep, that's something I'm gonna have to get. That's for me. Yes, please. Yeah, y'all tap the screen. That's right. We're sitting at 44.9 thousand likes. So if we can get to 45,000, there it is, 45,000. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Gotta say, y'all are pretty cool. Yeah. I've saved some silver scrap from making rings, and I think that would be okay to melt down, but it's such a small amount at this time. It really wouldn't be worth my time. I'd rather just make stuff out of it. 46,000 likes, guys. You are incredible. Coin Family has the fastest fingers on TikTok. I tell you what, you guys have trained, you have prepared, you are ready to tap that screen like maniacs. It's amazing. Now this one folded a little weird. Cute though. This dude, truth. I had John Blue come in on my last live, and he blew it up, man, all on his own. He blew up the whole live. He was dropping gifts and shares and likes like, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. That guy's something else. I like him. I'm sure you guys know John Blue, right? Oh, thank you. There we go. And we just got one more of these to fold. And I'm gonna send you all these, man, alright? So you can send them out, give them to whoever you like. And what I'm gonna do is I've got these like QR code little sticker things, right? I'm gonna send these with these, and when you mail them out to people in your giveaway, just send them one of these with it, and I think that'll be pretty cool. This QR code just goes straight to my website, and these are just cheap little stickers I made on my thermal printer, because I don't have good business cards right now, but I'll send you a bunch of these and a bunch of these, and your followers should like that, I think. That'll be a win-win for both of us. Very nice. And guess what, man? You probably won't even have to wait very long. I got these made, so I can probably ship this out tomorrow. Unless you want to order something else. You feel like spending some more money? You kept me pretty busy today, Coin Hunting High. So now what I'm doing is I'm just hitting these. I can make them. It's the printer ink, man. I've got these print your own ones, and I keep running out of printer ink. It's a pain. So I just printed these on my thermal printer because it doesn't take any ink. So I'm just polishing these up with my steel wool right now. It doesn't take very long, but it is hard to film because I have to do it at a weird angle. I think they're cool from anybody, like in the South, man. Any cowboys, they make great little gifts. They're super cute. I will get more tape. I will get more tape today, I promise. I was gonna do it, but this live ran so well. I don't want to hop off of here. I'm having a good time. But I do need to get some more tape today, for sure. And I do have that Morgan set aside for you, the see, it was the 1888, right? Yeah, so I've got this set aside for you. So as soon as you order, I'll get that started. I can do a little work on it, but I can't shrink it down to size without the tape. Kind of. I've tried it both ways with the polishing before and after, and I don't know, I prefer to do it this way. I don't know, it's hard for me to grip a penny. These are just a little easier to grab at different angles as hats. And I'm going to put them in the tumbler after this as well, so they're going to come out really nice and shiny. I'm just knocking the fire scale off first. It's just kind of an order of operations thing for me. I like to shine after everything else is done. I do the same thing with my rings. I'll do all my work and then I'll get it shiny, so I don't have to do it again later. Yeah, man. My pleasure. And if anybody else wants to get some of these hats, they're pretty dang cheap, man. So hop over to coinringmaker.com, get you some. Get you a ring. Tell your friends, tell your family. Spread the word. Yeah, we got about 3 more of these to buff out. What's it look like with the writing on top? What do you mean, Nick? The hats? Can you be a little more specific? It says "In God We Trust" on the top there. It's got the date on the side of the hat. And then Liberty over here. And then on the back, you keep a lot of detail over on this. Is that what you were asking? We got 2 more. Thanks. Dang, guys, we're almost to 50,000 likes. You think you can push it over while I finish polishing these? Push us over to 50,000 likes? That'd be ridiculous. Either way, man, I've had a lot of fun on this live. I appreciate you guys a whole bunch. It's been a good time. There it is, 50,000 likes in a matter of seconds. That's amazing. All right, man. I'm tapped out on ordering coins this month. I blew my load on that one a little too early this month. I bought all these freaking rounds and some silver, and so I really have to be careful not to overspend. So my budget for that this month is tapped out. Yeah, we did it. It's at 51,000. Y'all, y'all are crazy. Crazy awesome. Crazy the best. All right, so let's throw all these into the tumbler here. Get them real nice and shiny. We'll get a look at them before they go in. All these cute little penny cowboy hats. Look at those. How could you not want one of these? They're adorable. Yeah, let's do 55K. Why not? Why not? Alright, we'll get this thing going. Just tap that screen, y'all. Tappity tap, 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 tap. Blow it up. Fill that bar up. I know y'all have like a little heart bar up here. Y'all blow that thing up. What are we at? We're at 53K. Pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. Coin fam coming in clutch. Y'all are amazing, man. Absolutely incredible. $54K. Awesome. Y'all got some quick fingers. Thank you guys so much. Y'all making me smile. There. 55,000. Outrageous. I'm floored. Y'all have definitely made my day. It's been real cool. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make you a ring, Nick. You're gonna have to have one of my rings. You are officially a fan now. You've done it. You crushed it, bro. 56K. Woo! And still, guys, TikTok's like, I'm not going to send you any more people into this live. You don't get nobody new. It's so rude. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to be alright. Y'all are good enough, man. I'll take it. Y'all are awesome. Oh, you going to 60K now? You think you can get it? Sitting at 66.6. 100K. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know, this has just been an awesome live, guys. I really appreciate you. I do. Thank you very much. About one more minute in this tumbler, and we'll fish these out of here. And we'll see how shiny they got. Alright, we're at 58.7. Getting pretty close to that 60K, guys. That's outstanding. Y'all are wild. Outrage. It's 59, man. 59.2. Good grief. 59.7. 59.8. Y'all are fast. I can't believe it. It's 60K. 60K in seconds. Amazing. I don't know how y'all do it. But I appreciate it. I really do. Y'all are too much. You're too much. Alright. I'm gonna fish these out of here. We'll take a look at them. Get my towel somewhere. There it is. 75K next. Y'all are extra. I was happy with 50. I was happy with 50. I ain't gonna lie. We're at 61.5. Y'all are blowing it up. $62. Yeah, the fam don't mess around, man. Y'all are serious. Man, y'all are the man. You guys are awesome. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd just be sitting here doing this by myself. So I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out. It's real cool of you. Fishing these hats out of here is kind of tricky. Yeah, you guys got some serious tapping skills. I tell you what, China ever finds out about y'all's tapping skills, they'll put you to work in those phone farms they got. Coin Fam would crush that business. Y'all seen those things where they just got like a wall of phones that people are tapping on? Yeah, they got nothing on the Coin Fam. Sitting at 64.4. Absolutely incredible. I'm blown away. I'm just gonna knock the soap off of these real quick and just pop them up here as they're done. Look at how the light is just popping off of these things. These are so shiny. Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. You know, make sure to follow, watch my other videos. I hope to catch you in another live sometime. Chip in Oklahoma. Yeah, thanks for coming. $66.4 thousand likes. Incredible. Let's see if we can get a real good look at how shiny these are. Can y'all see that? Can you see how shiny these little hats are? They're just adorable. They're so cute. I love making these things. Just the coolest. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the likes, guys. We're sitting at 67,000 likes. That's more than I could ask for. No, I'm about to get off of here too, man. Thank you for the order. I hope you really like your stuff. I'll be shipping these out with your rings pretty much first thing tomorrow. But my baby is up. So I gotta run. But I do really appreciate you guys, and I hope y'all have a great day. But like I said, I am gonna get off of here. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you very much. Alright, that's it. Don't forget to visit coinringmaker.com, tell your friends about me. Go watch all my videos on my profile. There's a bunch of cool stuff there. And everybody have a great day. I'm going to get out of here. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for moderating. I really do appreciate it. I haven't had a live where I needed one, and you came in clutch. I really appreciate it. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.